So, hello everyone, I welcome you all. Today is the pre-launch for Mahatma Gandhi Telemedicine Echo. I welcome you all, and I hope that this program be a great successful program. And so, I would like to introduce myself. I'm Dr. Anjali Maheshwari. I'm working in Echo India as a senior project executive, and I'm looking after the maternal child health projects. So I would like to give you the introduction about Echo India. So here we go. So the Echo India was started by Dr. Sanjeev Arora in 2009, and he's the professor of medicine in University of New Mexico in USA. So it's a all teach all learn program, and the initiative it was basically started in New Mexico in Albuquerque in USA, and we first started with the tele echo clinic, and it was developed in 2003 for the problems which were for the hepatitis C crisis. And we aim the project India, the project Echo is a lifelong learning and hello sir, am I audible?
Yeah, audible.
Okay. So we aim to increase the workforce capacity to provide the best practice for the specialty care and reduce the health disparities. And it's a hub and spoke model. So we have four models. The use technology, share best practices, case-based learning, and web-based database. So all our programs work on these four models. So through this technology, through the Zoom technology, we reach to people, and this platform is basically introduced to share the best practices. We bring all the people together here on the one platform so that people can share their best practices with each other. And through case-based learning, we are learning from each other. You can solve any of your queries. You can take suggestion from other people. So through case-based learning, we are discussing the more complex cases, and we are learning from each other. And we also have web-based database to monitor outcomes. So here we have our software where we track our attendance. Please mute yourself, everyone. If you're not speaking, please mute yourself, as it is creating a lot of disturbance. And through web-based database, we are tracking the attendance of the spokes. We are tracking the program details. We have our own database where we track about the attendance. Every information about the program is stored there. So the Echo India basically works on these four models. And I hope that Echo India helps all these four models we will apply in this program, and we will help in making this program a very successful program. So that is the introduction, sir. I think I'm done.
Okay. So I will now introduce the topic. The topic that we have is, okay. The basic topic is
Sir, there's a lot of echo coming from your end.
Acha, okay. I'm logging off right now. I'm on the other net now.
So you can mute yourself from the other.
बाकी सबको म्यूट कर दें. Okay.
Please unmute yourself, sir. Yes, sir.
ठीक है. Okay. All right.
So can we keep the echo banner as well, which we were focusing?
Full Karishka. How do I put it there? Anyway, you seen it? Where is the button now? Okay.
So we cannot hear you.
Topic is that is clinical documentation improvement, basically for a couple of things. What is basically required is that we have to prepare for the National Digital Health Commission. National Digital Health Commission has come out with that EHR is going to be a mandatory requirement over a period of time, and until unless we start doing capacity building, we will not be able to match up with the speed at which information technology is going. So, when you look at this, why is CDI important? Clinical documentation improvement, why is it required? We have gone through a lot of files where the patient's files are there, and over a period of time, as and when we start getting insurance companies into our life, reimbursement will be a very big cost, in the sense that if your clinical documentation is not perfect, then you are likely to, the hospital will lose money. And if hospital loses money, the person who is the culprit is the one who is looking at the uh, clinical documents. So, couple of things are there which are for which clinical documentation is important. Number one, uh, think of quality of care. Now, quality of care is a very important thing in life, and the hospital reputation depends on quality of care. If your quality of care is good, you stand out in the entire this thing. And if your quality of care is not good, your reputation goes sky high in the sense that it says, "Arey, yaar, this hospital is not good." How do you check out the quality is a very different subject. The quality of care has got certain indicators which can be done. But in a retrospective manner, it is basically on the clinical documentation that you do. And now with the TPS coming in, third party people coming in and working for, we have got things like Bhamasha, we have got ECHS, we have got so many things where the insurance takes care of the payments. When the bills are sent to these TPS, the bills do not get reimbursed to the full. All because there is something missing in the clinical document. One example is a patient gets admitted with an appendicitis. Now, when the patient is operated for appendicitis, and in the clinical documentation, it has not been noted that he's a diabetic, he is hypertensive, he has not done that. Somewhere, certain morbidity is missed, comorbidity is missed, and then it becomes a very big painful affair, because for appendicitis, the the rate is very low. But if he has got a comorbidity and the patient dies, then the money that will come on is only for appendicitis. The comorbidities have not been looked into. So that is one thing which is important. That is reimbursement, the quality of care, and then coding. There are times when you have a look and you find that the code is wrong. There will be people who are doing ICD coding. There are people who are doing what do you call uh, or SNOMED CT. So all these coding, if you have a very important thing, so the coding becomes a very important thing, and that is where, especially why I've chosen all these hospital administrators and I've chosen boys who are doing health informatics, is to look at how the coding is going to be. So if the coding is good and you describe the some diagnosis which is a prominent diagnosis, and then you have this thing. So all that is very important. Okay. Then comes the research. We entire research work is on documents which are already there, and research depends on your coding. It depends on what is the clinical document that has been graded up. So all these things are important. So four things that are why clinical documentation improvement is required. Number one, quality of care. Number two, research. Number three, reimbursements to a hospital where there are so many insurance agencies there. And number four is
So you are muted. I think you muted yourself. So please unmute.
okay. So these are the four things that we have said, and this is my introduction. Now, how are we going to conduct this course? We'll have 5 hours of online training. We will give our presentations. We'll be giving you a lot of study material to look at it. And once the study material comes in, we'll give you after this, we'll give you a pre-course survey. We'll let you, ask you what kind of knowledge do you have on clinical documentation. Once that is done, we will now, after the course, that means 5 hours of online and totally 10 hours of on the job kind of thing, your own time work, we'll do that. Okay. So, okay. So that is what we are looking at. And finally, our event manager landed up and given us this thing. What do you call? Let me have a look at it. Eco clear. Let me see where is the eco. Okay, there is eco. Anjali, can you see it?
Yes, sir. It is hidden behind you, actually. आप थोड़ा सा साइड में बैठो.
धीरे-धीरे पीछे हो जाना. Okay, हो गया?
Yes, sir.
You can record it now.
Yes, sir.
So, based on all these inputs that I have given you, I would hand over to Dr. Ruchi Garg to talk to us about medical records and its importance, the past, the present, and the future. Over to you, Dr. Ruchi. Unmute कर दे.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon. Unmute कर दो और इसको मेरे को unmute कर दे.
मैं कैसे दिखूं? रश्मि साइड में. रुचि मैम के यहाँ से क्या दिख रहा? सर कुछ सर ने वो लगा रखा है, दिख रहा है, देखो स्लाइड आ रही है?
Ma'am, you have to share the screen. I have made you the
Yeah,
co-host.
I'm trying. Okay.
Yes, yes, you can do the full screen. It is visible, ma'am.
So for my student, it is a very basic thing. They should know about the what are the medical records. What we are talking about the clinical documents. What are they? I think most of the students are from the first year. Those who have joined us. Is my class or my interaction will be a two-way communication. I can ask anything or you can ask anything from me. So the sequence of presentation will be in following contents. What is medical record or what is clinical documents? What kind of clinical documents or medical records are there in healthcare organizations, and how these records are generated in the hospital from the point of registration of the patient to the discharge of the patient, and how we store these clinical documents in the hospitals. What is the importance of clinical documents in the hospital and what is the importance for the patients as well. Then we'll come to the role and responsibility of the stakeholders. किसकी क्या जिम्मेदारी है to generate the medical records and to till the storage of medical records, and what kind of problems we face in clinical documentation improvement, and what are the barriers for CDI. Last, we conclude this. Coming to the introduction, in a bold terms, clinical documents are any manual or electronic notation made by the clinical care provider. Whether when the patient comes to the hospital, he registered himself to the discharge of the hospital from the hospital or after the OPD registration. Then the terms medical record or healthcare record. You can find various terms in the hospitals. Somewhere you'll find a medical record, somewhere you'll find a health record, or medical chart are used interchangeably. So don't confuse कि health record अलग है, clinical document अलग है, medical chart अलग है. These are the same things. So the medical record is the basic legal document in the medical practice litigation. Why I'm telling is that this is a basic legal document. You have seen that there are the cases for medical negligence or the other litigation on the doctors. So this is medical record is a basic document. It is a legal document. Once a patient registers himself in a hospital or patient comes in the hospital or a doctor prescribes anything to the patient, it becomes a legal. So it is very important for the healthcare workers to maintain the quality of the medical record. It is a well-organized, well-written record and the best defense for the competent healthcare provider. Now, coming to this line, why I'm saying it is a defense for the healthcare provider. Suppose कीजिए आपके पास हॉस्पिटल में कोई पेशेंट आया है. Now patient is claiming कि उसका ये ऑपरेशन कर दिया गया है, but पेशेंट के पास कोई recorded written document नहीं है. So it means there is no procedure done. So it is a well written record. अगर patient बोलता है और डॉक्टर ने लिख के दिया है कि this procedure is done on the patient, it means it is done. But अगर उसके पास कोई record नहीं है, तो it is a safer. This is very important. A well written healthcare record is a skin saver for the healthcare providers. You can claim कि नहीं ये procedure नहीं हुआ है, हमने इससे इतना charge किया था, billing amount ये था, तो आप अपने आप को save कर सकते हैं. A poorly written, disorganized record is a strong evidence of incompetent healthcare provider. Somewhere you'll find बहुत सारे यूनानी आयुर्वेदिक और बहुत सारे जो quacks है, वो बड़ा मोटा एक लाइन लिख दिया सिर्फ उसका ना पेशेंट ये आया. आप व्हाट्सएप पे इस टाइप के मैसेज घूमते रहे. तो बट दिस इज नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड फ्रॉम अ हेल्थ केयर ऑर्गेनाइजेशन जहां पर आप क्वालिफाइड स्टाफ को अपॉइंट किए हुए. सो दिस इज नॉट एक्सपेक्टेड फ्रॉम देम कि आप उसका पोरली रिटेन डिसऑर्गेनाइज्ड रिकॉर्ड आप उसको हैंड ओवर करेंगे. If you are giving a vague discharge summary जिसमें सिर्फ 2 लाइन लिख के भेज दिया, कोई मेडिसिन नहीं लिखी है या एब्रिविएशंस यूज किए हुए, अनसाइंड है. अभी जो हम NABH का एक्रेडिटेशन करते हैं हॉस्पिटल का, सो मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड प्लेज अ इम्पोर्टेंट रोल. आपने जो प्रिस्क्रिप्शन दिया है वो पूरे स्टैंडर्ड्स को फुलफाई करता है या नहीं। तो अगर आपके पास पुअरली रिटेन है, डॉक्टर को नहीं पता है, तो दिस शोज योर इनकॉम्पिटेंस, कि आपको पता ही नहीं है कि व्हाट इज द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड। पुअरली kept record is itself a proof negligence on the part of healthcare provider. सपोज कीजिए आज मैंने किसी हॉस्पिटल से कोई ट्रीटमेंट लिया है, 1 साल बाद अगर मुझे कोई प्रॉब्लम होती है, मैं हॉस्पिटल में दोबारा जाती हूँ, अगर वो मुझे नहीं मिलता और मैंने ऑलरेडी वहां पे अपना UHID नंबर जनरेट किया हुआ है, तो इट शोज द इनकॉम्पिटेंस ऑफ द हॉस्पिटल कि यहाँ पर अच्छे मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड्स की storage nahi hai. But if in a minute or within a half an hour I get my old record, it shows that the hospital is well organized. So this is very important ki how you generate and how you store the medical records. What are the types of medical records? Basically, broadly we can say these are of 2 types: personal, impersonal, used for the research or statistics. Why we are saying the research? अब जैसे अभी COVID-19 चल रहा है, so कितने पेशेंट्स को कोविड हुआ, these all data which are registered in the hospital and which are stored in the hospital will be used for the statistics और रिसर्च पर्पस कि लास्ट टाइम जब पेंडेमिक हुआ था तो कितने पेशेंट्स को हुआ था, क्या सिम्टम्स आए थे, कितनी मॉर्टिलिटी रेट थी, कितने पेशेंट्स को कोमॉर्बिडिटी हुआ था, या कितने पोस्ट एक्सपोज आए थे, पोस्ट कोविड कॉम्प्लिकेशंस क्या क्या हुआ था। एंड दिस क्लिनिकल डॉक्यूमेंट्स इज फर्दर डिवाइडेड इनटू paper record or computerized. Those hospitals which have HIS system in their hospital, so they have computerized records. Patient jab aata hai, once they generate a UHID number, so it will be shared with all the departments, whether it is a lab department, it is a imaging department, or the treating doctors. So once you enter the UHID number of the patient, the whole history of patient will be in front of you. So now in this era we all are trying to make these clinical documents to electronic records. So what we are talking about this, Rashmi, librarian ka phone hai dena. What are the inpatient records? I have given as an assignment to the student. They must go to the hospital and see the file of the patient, what kind of clinical documents we require, or what are the significance of these documents. सबसे पहले आप फाइल खोलेंगे तो आपको क्या दिखाई देगा, there is a face sheet जहां पेशेंट का रजिस्ट्रेशन, एडमिशन नोट, UHID नंबर, एड्रेस, relationship with the attendant, phone numbers, all information will be there. Then you have a summary sheets, patient का doctor's first note, पेशेंट कब आया था, किसने देखा, एंड इट विल बी इन क्रोनोलॉजिकल ऑर्डर, जैसे पेशेंट आया धीरे धीरे उसके रिकॉर्ड्स पहुंच गए। एडमिशन नोट इफ रिक्वायर्ड एडमिशन, पेशेंट के एडमिशन नोट्स, डिस्चार्ज समरी, हिस्ट्री ऑफ फाइंडिंग्स कि क्या अगर ड्यूरिंग एग्जामिनेशन what kind of findings, significant findings were there, doctor will write this. Consultation required if treating doctor feels that this patient needs a reference with other doctors, so he can write a consultation, but it should be documented. Everything what is happening with the patient, whether you are consulting, you are referring, or you are treating, or you are sending a patient to the for the investigation, everything should be documented. अगर आपने कोई procedure किया है वो भी आपने document किया है. If आपको कोई चीज नहीं लगती है, आप हॉस्पिटल के डॉक्यूमेंट्स में देखेंगे एनए लिखा हुआ है, नॉट एप्लीकेबल, दिस इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. बहुत सारी चीजें होती है जहां जिस वक्त आपको पेशेंट ने दिखाया उस वक्त वो उस प्रेजेंटेशन के साथ नहीं आया, उस कंप्लेंट के साथ नहीं आया, पर बाय द टाइम ऑफ 15 days later or 1 month later he has developed some new symptoms, so he can file a case against you कि आपने तब नहीं देखा था, but you have a proof that at the time of consultation patient did not have same complaint, so it is a saver for the healthcare providers. Labs reports, X-ray reports, ultrasound reports, ECG report, everything should be there. Anesthesia chart, that is very important. When if patient comes for any surgical procedure, what will be the pre-anesthetic note, anesthesia chart during the procedure, and post-anesthetic notes. These are very important. Operation notes, what will the finding of surgery, post-surgery complications, post-surgery, any new development, histopathological report, what did you find during surgery, and have you sent this specimen for lab testing? So it comes in a operation notes. Doctor's order. Doctors ने क्या prescribe किया? Now coming to this doctor's order, there should be clearly written क्या medicine दिया, what was the route of the admission of drug and at what frequency. So this should be in bold letters. अगर suppose कीजिए आपने कोई इंजेक्शन प्रिस्क्राइब किया है, उस इंजेक्शन का पूरा नाम, कौन से रूट से दिया, whether it was intramuscular or intravenous or subcutaneous, it should be written. कितनी बार लेना है, एक बारी, क्योंकि आपने इसको फर्दर दे दिया नर्सिंग को, नर्सेज ने सोचा कि इसको डेली देना है, पर डॉक्टर ने सोचा था कि इसको स्टैट लगाना है, सिर्फ एक ही बार लगाना है, तो it can harm patients. So doctor's notes should be clearly written in a bold letters. Then coming to ICCU chart, that is very important. ICCU and ICCU vitals are very important. If you are taking a hourly or 2 hourly vitals, it should be mentioned. And what are the urine output? So these are important according to the area of the patient. If patient is admitted in ICU, so you will find different vital charts. Consent form. Again, it is very important for various procedures. We take consent for the patient or the attendant. Now, these consent forms should be in bilingual language. If you are working in this area, so there it should be in Hindi or English. Patient ko, when patient comes, आपने उसको sign करवा दिया. No, this is a wrong way to take a consent. You have to take consent in his own language. Patient को समझाने के बाद, you have to take, patient और attendant को समझाने के बाद, you have to take sign. Now, what happens sometimes patient को नहीं पता कि sign कैसे करने हैं, तो आप उसका thumb impression लिखेंगे. लेकिन in that case, आपको एक वहाँ पे witness खड़ा करना चाहिए, जो witness उसको sign करेगा. So this is a basic requirement for the consent forms. Nurses chart is very important because nurses की shift nurses works in a shift. So when a sister who is working in a morning shift, she has maintained nursing chart. When she goes off, another sister comes, she has to communicate, she has to hand over properly what was the vital of the patient, urine output or temperature vitals, everything should be transferred to the other nurse. So they have a separate paper for nurses chart. Clinical charts. Now drug charts, they have a separate chart for drugs. कौन सी drugs कब दिया था, किसको withhold किया है, कौन सी नई drug की हुई है. So they highlight these drugs. IV fluid charts, अगर patient को लगाए हैं, कौन सा fluid कब दिया, कितनी rate से दिया, कितनी बार दिया, अगला कब देना है. Autopsy और biopsy reports, अगर patient की कोई reports हुई है, hospital में कोई investigation हुई है. So this is a basic, these are the basic charts, reports which are documented for care of the patient. So we are talking about the clinical documents. So now coming to the how clinical document generated in healthcare organization. Once the patient comes in the hospital, he registered himself or he takes admission in the hospital, from where how these clinical documents generated. So this is a flow of medical records. So what is the process flow of these medical records from generation to the storage? Patient can come from OPD or from emergency registration in any peripheral units. Patient can come from the inquiry of the central admission. We all are aware how the patient comes. Patient कभी आपको OPD में दिखाने आया या patient कभी emergency में आ गया, तो patient के जितने भी records हैं, वहां से जहां उसने अपने आप को register किया है, वहां से आपका first paper बनता है. Okay, patient गया डॉक्टर के पास, डॉक्टर ने prescription लिखा. Prescription is also a document. वहां से अगर patient को required है for any procedure, he will transfer this patient to the procedure room. वहां अलग से उसका पेपर बनेगा, वहां उसके charts होंगे. This will be maintained by the nursing. Then patient का अगर कोई procedure हुआ है, it will followed accordingly. Admission हुआ है, एडमिशन के सारे पेपर्स, अगर पेशेंट का एडमिशन हुआ है तो देयर इज अ बंडल ऑफ नोट्स, वो पेशेंट की फाइल में लग जाएंगे। लेकिन अगर पेशेंट ओपीडी लेके चला गया तो एक पेपर हॉस्पिटल में रह जाएगा फॉर द स्टोरेज, और अगर एडमिट होता है पेशेंट तो वो फाइल उसकी चलती रहेगी। अगर कहीं इसमें हमारे पास दो तरह की यूनिट है, मान लीजिए वी हैव अ सैटेलाइट क्लिनिक, अगर किसी हॉस्पिटल की सैटेलाइट क्लिनिक है तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वहां से रिकॉर्ड आप स्टोर नहीं करेंगे। सैटेलाइट क्लिनिक विल स्टोर इट्स record there and they will transfer this to the central unit. Same happens with the hospital with multi-specialty. Once a patient is registered on the central unit, or he or she goes to the gynae department, so they will also maintain their records there. Patient को दिखाया है किसने, तो one copy will be stored in the medical record of separate unit, whether it is gynae or surgical or medical unit. जितनी भी ये सारी फाइल्स हैं, एक बार जब पेशेंट डिस्चार्ज हो जाता है, देन इट इज अ ड्यूटी ऑफ हेल्थ केयर स्टाफ टू चेक ऑल द डॉक्यूमेंट्स वेदर दे आर प्रॉपर, वेल रिटन और कंप्लीट। उसके बाद ये अपनी एमआरडी मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड डिपार्टमेंट में भेजते हैं, दे असेंबल इट और उसमें चेक करते हैं डेफिशिएंसी क्या क्या हो सकती है। हो सकता है कोई रिकॉर्ड कंप्लीट ना हो, साइंड ना हो, दैट इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। अगर वो साइन नहीं है तो उसकी कोई वैल्यू नहीं है। इनकम्प्लीट हो, एडमिशन और डिस्चार्ज समरी, एक लाइन का डिस्चार्ज करके भेजा हुआ, एडमिशन नोट पूरे नहीं लिखे हुए हैं। उसके बाद एक बार जब कंप्लीट हो जाती है उसके बाद इसकी कोडिंग। कोडिंग क्या होती है? आईसीडी इंटरनेशनल क्लासिफिकेशन और डिजीज 10 में हम हर डिजीज को क्लासिफाई करते हैं। जैसे कोविड वाज न्यू, तो अभी जैसे कोविड-19 वाज इंडेक्स्ड इन ICD 10 लास्ट ईयर, उसके बाद उसको फाइल करते हैं और इसको स्टोर कर देते हैं। सो दिस इज नॉट अ मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड लाइब्रेरी, जहां इजीली कोडिंग और इंडेक्सिंग करने के बाद व्हेनेवर यू रिक्वायर तो रिट्रीवल ऑफ रिकॉर्ड विल बी इजियर। तो स्टोरेज इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। So what is the purpose of documentation in a patient's medical record? हमारा पर्पस क्या है इस डॉक्यूमेंट का? Answer is documentation in the medical record provides evidence of appropriate care. If procedure is not documented, it is considered not done. So this is very important. If you have a proper documentation, so you can claim that patient has got this treatment, or patient got operated for this procedure has been done on the patient. So everything, whatever you done, whatever you prescribe, whatever you have advised to the patient, it should be documented. Suppose if a hypertensive patient comes to the hospital for your advice, so doctor has to write salt restricted diet. This should be prescribed there. It is very important. Patient को नहीं पता, पेशेंट को नहीं मालूम है कि मुझे नमक कम खाना है, मुझे फैट्स खाने हैं, बट इट शुड बी डॉक्यूमेंटेड। अगर कोई इसका डायबिटीज का पेशेंट आता है, उसको बताना होता है। और यह मान लीजिए आपने रेफर किया है कि हॉस्पिटल में पेशेंट आया है डायबिटिक, आपने डायग्नोज कर दिया, पेशेंट को डाइटिशियन के पास भेज दिया कि आप उनसे अपनी डाइट के बारे में जान लें। बट डाइटिशियन वॉट एवर शी इज गिविंग एडवाइस टू द पेशेंट, शी शुड डॉक्यूमेंट इट। उसका एक अलग से डाइटिशियन को नोट होना चाहिए, यू हैव गिवन दिस एडवाइस। पता चला पेशेंट आपके पास हाइपरग्लाइसीमिया में आ गया, बट अगर आपने एडवाइस दी हुई है तो यू कैन क्लेम दैट पेशेंट इज एडवाइस टू टेक अ low sugar diet. So this CDI program plays an integral role in the hospital revenue cycle and quality assurance. Why we are talking about the revenue cycle, we'll discuss later. What is the importance of medical records for the patient? Patient के लिए क्यों important है medical record? So documentation of clinical history, जो भी patient को आज problem है, पिछले साल problem था, तो we write a clinical history following terms, जैसे present history, past history, इससे पहले भी कभी कोई episode हुआ है, और patient की normal history, personal history, whether he is alcoholic or not, vegetarian है, non-vegetarian है, these all are very important and correlated with the present history of the patient. So we write a clinical history in chronological order. Continuity of treatment, अगर we are prescribing some treatment, कितने time तक patient को लेना है, कितना continue करना है, कब stop करना है. Claiming of insurance, आज के era में maximum patient are insured with a third party. बहुत सारे insurance companies हैं, हर patient whether they are taking treatment from the private or public hospital, they are insured. कोई अपना ऑर्गेनाइजेशन से इंश्योर्ड है, कोई सोशल इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से इंश्योर्ड है, कोई प्राइवेट इंश्योरेंस कंपनी से इंश्योर्ड है. So they have a certain coding or indexing for to claim an insurance. So agar if you are diagnosed with the malaria, so they have certain insurance parameters for malaria. They have certain domains for the admission of the patient for certain disease. So it is important for the patient also to claim their insurance. Issue of medical certificates, if they are employee when they discharge from the hospital, so these medical records are important. So medical certificate will be issued according to the clinical documents. Legal evidence, अगर कोई patient कोर्ट चला जाता है या किसी डॉक्टर को सम्मन आता है, तो this is a legal document. So why we are emphasizing on medical records, because this is a basic legal document which can produce in the court. For the doctors, why it is important? For the medical review of the treatment. पिछली बार हजारों पेशेंट्स आते हैं, डॉक्टर को नहीं आंसर दिया हुआ है, बट इफ यू हैव वेल रिटन मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड, सो यू कैन रिव्यू कि लास्ट टाइम क्या दिया था, इसका कितना फायदा है, अभी मुझे ड्रग चेंज करनी है यानी, या पेशेंट को कितना कंटिन्यू करना है ट्रीटमेंट. रिसर्च एंड पब्लिकेशन, नाउ वी आर लिविंग द एरा ऑफ रिसर्च. तो कितने पेशेंट सेम डिजीज से आए, हम आप उस पे वी कैन डू अ गुड रिसर्च. So this is very important. Doctor can keep a copy of medical record with him when discharging the patient and assist in a legal proceeding. कभी कुछ होता है तो he can save himself with the good records. Important for the medical legal purpose for claiming insurance and tax benefits. Malpractice and negligence. अगर आपको ऐसा लगता है कि डॉक्टर ने malpractice किया है, negligence, तो you can produce a good medical record. Evidence in the court of law, certification of birth and death, certification of mental status, certification of invalid pensions, CPA में Consumer Protection Act and RTI, Right to Information Act में you can produce. These all are the medical legal importance for medical records. So this can be used for research and training purpose. You can educate the patient. You have a good medical record, you can present as a case study, because you are teaching your students कैसे सीखते हैं. previous कोई patient आया है, so medical teaching is sharing our experience with the juniors. So you can educate and train your junior subordinates. Clinical epidemiological research, कौन सी disease किस era में थी, इसका what was the reason for this disease. So you can, this is important for the preventive aspect also. Agar you are living in a same era and you are finding that it can cause epidemic, so you can take a preventive measures also. For the hospital, the quality, the quantity and adequacy of the treatment. It shows here the quality of the patient care. If you have a good medical record. मेडिकल ऑडिट विच इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. आपने एक बार पूरा जनरेट किया, स्टोर किया हुआ है, और ऑडिट के लिए एवरी हॉस्पिटल हैज अ मेडिकल ऑडिट. यू हैव अ नर्सिंग ऑडिट आल्सो, सो इट इज गुड फॉर द हॉस्पिटल. हॉस्पिटल प्लानिंग एंड डिसीजन मेकिंग, व्हाई इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट? सपोज यू आर लिविंग इन अ एरिया वेयर geriatric population is there and you are finding that these kind of patients are coming. मेरे पास बहुत सारे ऑस्टियोआर्थराइटिस के पेशेंट आ रहे हैं, ऑस्टियोपोरोसिस के पेशेंट आ रहे हैं, तो यू हैव अ स्कोप फॉर ऑर्थोपेडिक्स सर्विसेज इन योर हॉस्पिटल्स. सो इट इज इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर योर फ्यूचर प्लानिंग एंड डिसीजन मेकिंग ऑफ हॉस्पिटल. एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन एंड मैनेजमेंट, मेडिको लीगल प्रोटेक्शंस, डिजीज सर्विलेंस. This can be used for a disease surveillance. किस बीमारी का, what was the root, what was the mode of spread of this disease. If you have a good records with you, so you can help with the you can add services in disease surveillance. What is the clinical documentation improvement and why it is important? We are talking about this. Medical record or clinical document is a robust, concise, complete document which reflect the delivery of high quality healthcare services. So it is a solid and concise form. The patient have a history. He or she can describe his illness in number of pages, but it should be concise. जो काम का है आपने उतने लाइन में उसको लिख दिया, एंड बट इट शुड बी कंप्लीट। कहाँ से क्रोनोलॉजिकल स्टार्ट किया, विच शोज ए हाई क्वालिटी ऑफ हेल्थ केयर सर्विसेज, कि आपका पेशेंट ने जितना बताया है आपने उसको कंसाइज करके कंप्लीट करके डॉक्यूमेंट किया हुआ है। सपोर्ट फॉर द कोडिंग ऑफ हेल्थ रिकॉर्ड्स टू ग्रेटेस्ट लेवल ऑफ स्पेसिफिसिटी, मैंने अभी आपको बताया कि वी कोड इंडेक्स every disease in a ICD indexing. So if you have a good CD, then you can support for coding. Greater ability to focus on accountability and quality around patient outcomes and mortality rate. So it will help you कि patient का you can assess कि mortality rate क्या थी, and optimization of potential funding. Now again I am telling you that what patients are insured, so when he claims insurance, so it will help in reimbursement of suppose patient comes in an emergency and he was not able to contact insurance company, or वैसे भी there is a scope, there is a parameter that you go to the hospital, आपने जितना खर्च किया it will be reimbursed later. So but if you should have a good quality of documents, आपको insurance से पैसा reimburse करने में help मिलेगा. The complete description of patient assessment, reason for admission and test conducted. तो कौन सा टेस्ट हुआ था, पेशेंट का क्या असेसमेंट था, अगर पेशेंट को इनपेशेंट होना पड़ा तो व्हाट वाज द रीजन फॉर एडमिशन. डॉक्यूमेंटेशन सपोर्टिंग द मोस्ट रिस्पांसिबल डायग्नोसिस एंड ट्रीटमेंट. तो इट शुड बी लेजिबल, जो आप पढ़ सके ठीक से, कंसिस्टेंट, कंप्लीट एंड प्रिसाइज डॉक्यूमेंट विथ फुल डेट्स, सिग्नेचर्स ऑन ऑल डॉक्यूमेंट्स. अगर किसी भी डॉक्यूमेंट में सिग्नेचर्स नहीं है तो इट इज यूजलेस. डॉक्टर ने प्रिस्क्राइब किया है और किसने प्रिस्क्राइब किया है. नॉर्मली आप देखोगे डॉक्टर्स अपनी घुंगी मार देते हैं सिग्नेचर. इट इज नॉट एडवाइजेबल. अगर डॉक्टर ने अपना सिग्नेचर किया है, ही शुड राइट हिज फुल नेम, and in fact in on MLC sheet, if you are making an MLC sheet, you have to write your MCI registration number or DCI registration number, whatever state registration you have to write the registration number also. Otherwise MLC is useless. इसने देखा है क्योंकि अगर normally there is a high turnover of doctors, आपने emergency में लगाया, आज डॉक्टर यहाँ थे, कल नहीं है. अगर डॉक्टर hospital gets someone from the court, तो जब तक उसमें पूरा नाम नहीं लिखा हुआ है, किसने देखा है, तो वो MLC डॉक्यूमेंट यूजलेस है. So this is a duty of hospital managers also to check each and every document whether it is complete or not. And one thing, full date and the time of seeing the patient. जब आपने देखा है उस patient को उस वक्त क्या time था. So this is very important. What is the importance of medical record? A medical record document a member's medical treatment, past and current health status. Patient जब आपके पास आया है, अभी उसका health status कैसा है, previous कैसा है, तो you can check the progress of your treatment also. And further you can plan the future health care. कि आपने अभी जो treatment दिया हुआ था, आने वाले time में क्या देना है, और you can plan accordingly. And so you can provide a good quality healthcare to the patient. Besides individual interest, what should be the quality of patient care? Medical education, that is very important. You can transmit the education to a patient. Suppose कि आपने कोई बहुत rare disease का patient देखा है, उस patient को you can teach with the medical record to the students. It is used for the research purpose, efficient administration. Communication devices will be multidisciplinary. कि अगर आपको पास कोई rare है तो you can send the file to the other doctors also. It is helpful for medical audit and medical tourism. Why? So now we are focusing on medical tourism. If you have a good medical record of patient who comes from other part of the country or other part of the other countries, he comes and suppose now we are in India, now we are promoting medical tourism. If patient comes from Afghanistan, patient, yes.
मैम प्लीज बी लाउडर, आपकी आवाज थोड़ी कम आ रही है.
Yes. कम आ रही है. किसी ने ना अपने आप को अनम्यूट किया हुआ, से डिस्टर्बेंस आ रहा है, मुझे भी आ रहा है.
Yes, I have I have muted the person. I have muted the person.
Okay.
Okay, you can start. You can start.
Now, coming to the roles and responsibility of healthcare workers, who all are involved in generation and preservation of clinical documents. Treating doctor, well-known, nurses, and supporting staff. Whether they are working in a diagnostic labs, imaging services, they can be a dietitians, or they can be technicians who are working with the anesthetics. What are the roles and responsibilities of these staff? So the responsibility of doctors lies with the assessing the patient needs. Why a patient come here and what he need. So assessment of the patient health, his treatment requirement is important, and the responsibility lies with the doctor. Diagnosing the patient's conditions. According to this, he has to develop a treatment plan and caring for the individual until she can be safely discharged from the hospital. So till the time the patient comes in contact with the doctor, from that time to the discharge from the hospital. So it is the responsibility of doctor to maintain a medical record. If he refers patient for some investigation, the responsibility lies with the lab person. Suppose if he gets a lab person gets a emergency requirement for any test, so they have to maintain a urgent basis test, urgent basis request with them. Okay, agar doctor has requested for urgent test, they have to give a test within a minute. There is some timings for the urgent test for each and every organizations. It should be documented in medical record to demonstrate the assessment and care provided. Nursing or clinical side of healthcare, they must be understand the physician shorthand for clinical disease or process. This is very important. सबने ये जोक सुने होंगे कि डॉक्टर्स की राइटिंग अच्छी नहीं है और जिसकी राइटिंग अच्छी नहीं है वो डॉक्टर बन जाता है. तो अगर यू हैव दीज काइंड ऑफ स्किल्स, तो नर्सिंग के स्किल्स होते हैं उस राइटिंग को पढ़ने के लिए. उसके साथ साथ एक स्किल डॉक होता है फार्मासिस्ट के पास ऑल्सो. दे शुड अंडरस्टैंड द हैंडराइटिंग ऑफ द डॉक्टर्स. उसके बाद you have stored, you have generated records in the hospital. Now it comes to the medical record department. वहाँ पे the responsibility lies with them with to rank or code the diseases and to integrate these information with the health information management. जो आपका HIMS system है उसके साथ इसको integrate करने का. So these matching documentation in the medical record to a code from international classification or disease needed for billing and other purpose. This is very important because every insurance company have certain insurance amount for certain disease. तो आपके हॉस्पिटल से आपको ICD कोडिंग और इंडेक्सिंग करके दे दी जाएगी. उसके बाद you can submit these document to your insurance company कि कितना आपको क्लेम लेना है और कितने आप क्लेम के लिए एलिजिबल हैं. So this is a teamwork. All the staff play a role to ensure medical record accuracy, and you have to maintain a quality assurance of medical records. हम सब ये करते हैं, जितना लग रहा है उतना स्मूथ नहीं होता है. What kind of problems we face to from the generation to the storage of clinical documents? Legibility, handwriting, as I have already told you, handwriting is a big problem. किसी ने सिर्फ उसको abbreviation लिख दिया है, PCM लिख दिया है. जरूरी नहीं है सबको पता हो कि ये पैरासिटामोल लिखा हुआ है और हैंडराइटिंग ऐसी है, वो पढ़ नहीं पा रहा है, फिर भी उसने अपने अंदाजे से इसको दवाई दे दिया. आई हैव सीन मल्टीपल केसेस इन द हॉस्पिटल, वहां जहां पर पेशेंट को नॉर्मली सिर्फ एंटीबायोटिक उसको सिर्फ एंटीबायोटिक्स प्रिस्क्राइब की गई थी एंड नर्सेज ने उसको स्टीरॉइड दे दिया. सो दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इट शुड बी रिटन. Name of the drug name should be written in a bold letters, and what is the route of the administration, whether it should be taken orally or it should be intramuscularly transferred, what kind of it is. And so this is legibility comes if you have a computer generated medical record system in your hospital. So this is very easy for the staff. आपने एक बार उसको लिखा, पूरा हिस्ट्री आ गया, आपने इससे अगर आप स्टार्ट करेंगे उससे, तो whole name of the whole drug will come in your screen. So if you don't have a computer generated system in your hospital, the doctors who are prescribing, they should write clean, clear, bold name of the drug. Now, retention and preservation. This is another problem we face. Normally, अगर आप hospital में देखेंगे, medical record section department, preservation department, they make a basement, जहाँ पे आपके गोदाम और इसमें बना देते हैं. What kind of problems we face there? First, अगर बारिश आई है, पानी भर जाएगा. This is a practical problems we face. और अगर चूहे वहाँ चूहे को तड़ के चले जाएंगे, fire incident हो जाता है. So for the retention and preservation, you have to keep a close, secure environment. And now comes to confidentiality. Why medical department should be confidential? If someone is suffering from any disease, so it is not important कि हर को पता हो कि इसको क्या बीमारी है. तो this is a right of a patient to maintain his medical record confidential. जब भी required है, patient को मिलेगा या authorized patient को मिलेगा, authorized attendant को मिलेगा, but confidentiality or privacy of medical records should be maintained. Privileged communication, this should be between all patients and doctor only. मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड के बारे में और क्लिनिकल डॉक्यूमेंट्स के बारे में, पेशेंट की इलनेस के बारे में, उसके ट्रीटमेंट के बारे में सिर्फ पेशेंट या उसके अटेंडेंट, क्लोज अटेंडेंट को पता होना चाहिए, विच इज नोन एज द प्रिविलेज कम्युनिकेशन, जो कि सिर्फ डॉक्टर और पेशेंट के बीच में होता है. स्टोरेज स्पेस क्रंचेस इंपॉर्टेंट, इसलिए सारे आजकल हॉस्पिटल्स इसको इलेक्ट्रॉनिक मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड में चेंज करते जा रहे हैं, बिकॉज इट इज इजियर एंड लेस स्पेस कंज्यूमिंग. सो स्टोरेज इज अनदर प्रॉब्लम वी फेस टू प्रिजर्व मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड्स. यूनिफॉर्मिटी, सब में एक सा नहीं है, सर्जरी ने अलग से किया है, मेडिसिन ने अलग से दिया है, गाइनी वालों ने अलग दिया है. So this is an important task for the medical record department to make a uniformity in all the clinical documents. Utility कब required है, उस टाइम पे आपको कैसे मिल रहे हैं, क्वालिटी ऑफ द मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड कैसे प्रिजर्व किया हुआ है, उसको कैसे ठीक किया हुआ है. आजकल आरटीआई गए, आरटीआई में एवरीवन इज अवेयर, तो कभी भी कोई भी पेशेंट आरटीआई में डालकर अपना डॉक्यूमेंट या कोई प्रॉब्लम है कुछ भी निकलवा सकता है. सो इट इज अ राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन फॉर द पेशेंट. अगर उसको चाहिए तो आप उस आरटीआई के एक्ट के अंदर आप उसको प्रोवाइड करा सकते हैं फुल कंप्लीट मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड्स. टर्मिनोलॉजी एंड एब्रिविएशन, दिस इज अनदर प्रॉब्लम. हर एक को आदत होती है एब्रिविएशन लिखने का, छोटा सा एडमिशन से आप कभी भी देखना, कभी कोई पेशेंट का पूरा नहीं लिखता है, इतना चलता है. बट फॉर द it is important for the drugs and treatment, you should write full name of the drug or the full procedure of the full name of the procedure which have been done on the patient. तो टर्मिनोलॉजी एंड एब्रिविएशन तो हर किसी को नहीं समझ में आता. सपोज कि आज मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड डिपार्टमेंट में कोई रिटायर हो गया, उसकी जगह नया कोई आया, उसको नहीं पता ये सारी चीजें ना, उसका दिस इज हिज फर्स्ट एक्सपीरियंस टू वर्क इन हॉस्पिटल, सो इट विल क्रिएट अ क्योस फॉर हिम. उसको नहीं समझ में आएगा कि ये एब्रिविएशन से, बिकॉज ही इज नॉट फैमिलियर विद दिस. रिट्रीवल, टाइमिंग और रिट्रीवल, अगर किसी ने मांगा है अपने डॉक्यूमेंट्स तो कितना टाइम लग रहा है टू रिट्रीव दीज डॉक्यूमेंट्स. And medical legal report, that is very important. It can damage the image of the hospital also. Court can ask anytime, any if patient goes to the court, the court can ask any medical record to produce in the, it is a legal evidence, so he can ask for the medical record. So for these purpose, और ये जब आप बार बार मांगते हैं, फिर आपको दोबारा से सारा एक कॉपी अपने पास रखनी होती है. So this is a chaos work for the department. So there should be some alternate way to save these documents. You should already have a computerized format of document so that आप दे सके. But these are the basic problems we face in the Department of Medical Records. Ease of retrieval of medical records and confidentiality. नॉर्मली हम कार्डियो न्यूरो सेंटर साथ साथ होते हैं, तो आपने कार्डियो सेंटर भी है, न्यूरो भी है, तो आप कैसे रिकॉग्नाइज करेंगे? सो दे मेक अ कलर कोडिंग कि कार्डियो वाले पिंक में आएंगे और न्यूरो वाले येलो में आएंगे. तो एक सेक्शन आपको बिल्कुल अलग हो गया. अगर न्यूरो का पेशेंट आया है तो आपने येलो सेक्शन में जाना है. सो देयर शुड बी सम वे टू रिट्रीव मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड्स फॉर द पेशेंट. Computerization of medical record, which it helps a lot for easy and fast retrieval and it reduces space requirement. आपने सब कुछ कंप्यूटराइज कर दिया है, पेशेंट का नाम या UHID नंबर आपने डाला, पेशेंट का कंप्लीट मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड आपके सामने आ गया. So it is very good for a retrieval. Medical records are stored in secure manner that allows access to authorized personnel only and is protected against unauthorized or inadvertent disclosure. So this is very important कि आपने हर किसी को, क्योंकि आप कभी भी मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड, जो स्टूडेंट्स हैं यहाँ पे, दे शुड विजिट आवर मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड डिपार्टमेंट. वहाँ जाके देखें कि किसके पास की होती है सारे रिकॉर्ड्स की, कौन ऑथराइज है, कौन खोल सकता है, और वो किसके पास, और साइन करके. ऐसे नहीं वो कभी भी खोलें, जब भी इसको खोला है तो जाके उसको साइन करना होता है कि आपने ये वाला सेक्शन खोला था इसको. सो इसकी अकाउंटेबिलिटी होती है, आप हर किसी को नहीं देखते, अदरवाइज कोई भी ब्राइट देके किसी का भी मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड निकाल सकता है. Handling staff should be receive periodic training in to maintain a confidentiality of information. जो भी staff इसको कर रहा है, नया आया है, they should get a proper training and they should have a periodic training also. आज आपने मैनुअल किया था, कल आपने इलेक्ट्रॉनिक कर दिया है, पर इनको नहीं पता कैसे करना है, तो they should get a periodic regular training for to maintain the confidentiality of records. These are your medical record section. This is the e-electronic. आपने patient का डाला, you can get all the information about the patient. This is a proper storage of medical record section. How you can make a color coding, how it can help your retrieval. How we preserve medical records in the healthcare organizations. These records should be kept under lock and key, as I have already told you, in the custody of doctor अपने पास रखते हैं, और द कंसर्न पर्सन जो कि इसको सिक्योर प्लेस में रखते हैं. कंसर्न पर्सन कौन हो गए आपके? दोज हु आर वर्किंग इन मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड डिपार्टमेंट. मोस्ट हॉस्पिटल हैव अ पॉलिसी फॉर मेंटेनिंग ऑल मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड्स फॉर वेरिएबल पीरियड्स. नाउ गवर्नमेंट से कि यू शुड प्रिजर्व योर OPD प्रिस्क्रिप्शन फॉर एटलीस्ट 3 years, IPD फॉर 5 years and MLC फॉर 10 years और लाइफ लॉन्ग जब तक का कोई केस चल रहा है. Till now the various hospital like big hospital are AIIMS, they are preserving all the medical records lifelong because they are working basically for the research. So it also depends on the hospital कि आप वो चाहते हैं कि आपकी OPD में patients आए हैं लेकिन आपको research purpose के लिए use करना है, so you can keep these records for lifelong. Provision under the RTI Act. Under this act, section 3 says कि आप कोई भी patient आपको इसमें अपना medical record आपसे ले सकता है, तो he has a right to obtain a copy of his medical records. What are the barriers to improve clinical documents? If we want to improve clinical documentation, what kind of barriers we face? First of all, physician engagement. Doctors are so busy in the hospital, so they don't understand the importance of these records. जब एक बारी suppose कीजिए आप किसी डॉक्टर का सम्मान आ गया, so he can remember these in his whole life कि what is the importance of medical record. But as my experience, I have worked in a hospital as a hospital administrator. I have faced many difficulty. लोगों को नहीं पता होता what is the importance of sign, क्योंकि वो सब गुगी मार के छोड़ देते थे. What dose is prescribed to the patient, what route is prescribed to the patient, and what frequency is prescribed to the patients. कितनी बार लेना है, कौन से रूट से लेना है, ये important है. Lack of understanding of the importance of clinical documentation of various stakeholders. सबको पता होना चाहिए कि sister is maintaining a vital chart or a input-output chart of the patient. She should understand what is the importance of this chart. सिर्फ नंबर या अपने आप से सिर्फ लिख दिया कि 100 ml निकला, this is not important, this is not a good practice. अगर पेशेंट का यूरिन आउटपुट डॉक्टर ने लिखा है कि इसका यूरिन आउटपुट मेजर करना है, तो he has a significance for this ना, कि आपका whether patient is going in renal shock or patient is having some kidney problem, तो this is important to maintain a input output chart. अगर उसको IV fluid prescribe करी है, कितने इससे देना है, suppose कीजिए आपकी छुट्टी, आपका नर्सिंग स्टाफ का ड्यूटी खत्म होने वाला, अगला आने वाला है, उसने मैनिटोल हाई कर दिया, but this is not a practice. Doctor should prescribe कि कितनी drops per minute देनी है, अगर उसने clearly लिखा है तभी वो उसको follow कर पाएंगे. तो this is a duty of doctor to prescribe clearly, and this is a duty of nursing staff to follow these instructions. So they should understand the importance of these documents कि अगर मैंने ऐसे नहीं लिखा तो नर्सिंग स्टैंड कैसे पड़ेगा, और नर्सिंग स्टैंड शुड अंडरस्टैंड कि अगर मैंने ये मेजर नहीं करा और ये नहीं लिखा तो पेशेंट की केयर पे क्या फर्क पड़ेगा. सो दिस इज अ विशियस साइकिल कि दे शुड अंडरस्टैंड द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ ऑल द डॉक्यूमेंट्स. Lack of leadership, if you are working in a hospital or you have a unit, if your leader is not bothered about the document, तो बाकी के स्टाफ पे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता. But if your HOD or your treating doctor consultant is more concerned about the documents की proper लिखा नहीं है, तो जो नीचे काम करने वाले हैं वो अपने आप सीख जाएंगे. अगर नहीं आता है तो you have to provide a training to them and streamline the query process. अगर कहीं कोई query आता है तो they have to check कि कहाँ ऐसी प्रॉब्लम हुआ था कि ये हुआ. एंड दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि समटाइम्स यू गेट error in your hospital or कोई ऐसा इंसिडेंट आता है, you have to report it so that you can smooth your processes functioning. कहाँ गलती हुआ था जिसकी वजह से ये प्रॉब्लम हुआ है. Lack of respectful communication and understanding between the health information management department. अगर HR सिस्टम में जो दोनों काम कर रहे हैं उनको नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो दे शुड कम्युनिकेट विद द वर्किंग डिपार्टमेंट. अगर सर्जरी से कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, मेडिकल डिपार्टमेंट से कोई प्रॉब्लम आ रहा है, तो दे शुड हैव अ प्रॉपर कम्युनिकेशन कि सर आपके यहाँ से ये इन्फॉर्मेशन इनकम्प्लीट थी इसलिए हम इसको डॉक्यूमेंट नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. सो देयर शुड बी अ प्रॉपर अंडरस्टैंडिंग, म्यूचुअल अंडरस्टैंडिंग बिटवीन टू डिपार्टमेंट, दोज हु आर रिकॉर्डिंग, दोज हु आर स्टोरिंग और दोज हु आर जनरेटिंग मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड्स. So to conclude this, these clinical documents must be accurate, timely, and it reflects specific services provided to the patients. So it should be complete, accurate, diagnostic, and procedural, and it should be coded with the necessary reasons. What kind of reasons we have? It should be to get an accurate reimbursement. अगर पेशेंट के पास मेडिकल रिकॉर्ड है तो ही कैन क्लेम अपना रिइंबर्समेंट प्रॉपरली एंड ही कैन गेट इट. फाइनेंशियल स्ट्रैटेजिक प्लानिंग, आउटकम्स एंड स्ट्रैटेजिक एनालिसिस कर सकते हैं आप यू कैन प्लान कि सपोज कीजिए आपके पास सब कुछ है, आप अपनी फाइनेंशियल प्लानिंग कर सकते हैं, पेशेंट को बता सकते हैं कि भाई आपका इतना बिलिंग हो गया, आप तक आगे ये है इसमें ना, डॉक्टर ने इतना ये आपका प्लान किया है. So patient or attendant can plan their treatment कि वो private hospital से ले पाएंगे या नहीं, क्या वो सरकारी अस्पताल में जाएंगे. So this is very important for the patient and attendant also. Epidemiological and research, it is used for research purpose also, and accurate reflection of the patient's severity of illness and risk of mortality, quality of care, including patient safety and outcome measures. A good complete document reflects your care to the quality of care provided to the patient by the healthcare organizations. Communication of patients' overall health status to all providers to facilitate complete in-hospital and discharge treatment. So this is very important tool for the communication of patient and other departments. Suppose kariye after 2 months or 2 years, patient comes in the hospital with your medical record which you have provided, whether it is a discharge summary of the patient. So it is important to facilitate the service provided, and further future plan you can plan accordingly. The risk associated with the incomplete documents are very high, ranging from inaccurate treatment to the inadequate payment. अगर आपने नहीं लिखा हुआ है और आप बिलिंग डिपार्टमेंट में चले गए, but sister have forgotten to mention the treatment, कौन-कौन से लैब टेस्ट कराए थे उसने मेंशन नहीं किए. Now the lab department is raising bills for the test, but they have not mentioned, or doctor has forgotten to write a test prescribed. So this will create chaos. You have neither provided a proper treatment or you have not provided, you have not done a test. So this will create incomplete communication and will create a violence among the patients कि आपने ये टेस्ट तो किए ही नहीं है और आपने मुझे पेमेंट लगा दिया इसका ना. So it is very important for the doctor, nurses or the staff working in our imaging or lab department to maintain a records of the test to get a adequate payment from the patient. So incomplete documentations obviously can lead to unsafe, inadequate patient care or treatment, but it can also lead to inadequate reimbursement. So this is a two-way loss for the patient as well as for the staff also. अगर patient can also claim कि मुझे ये सब treatment नहीं मिला था, मुझे कोई मेरा test नहीं हुआ, so you cannot reimburse. You cannot take a payment for these tests which have not mentioned is medical required. तो अगर ये नहीं हुआ है और फिर डॉक्टर अगर पेशेंट इज इंश्योर्ड फ्रॉम सम कंपनी, जैसे बहुत सारे पेशेंट्स होते हैं जो बीपीएल से नीचे हैं, दे आर टेकिंग सीएम फंड्स और पीएम फंड्स, बट if you are not providing a good medical records, complete medical record to them, so they cannot reimburse their treatment. So this is very important to know the importance of medical record. It should be complete, concise, and it is a good tool for the what kind of care you are provided and for the reimbursement or payment method. Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
Hello.
Does anyone have the question? Does anyone have the questions to ask? So please, you can ask. It's more about.
Yes.
Doctor, can I speak, please? Dr. Anjali,
Yes, sir.
can you hear me?
Yes, sir. I can hear.
Dr. Ruchi Garg, that was a fantastic presentation, fantastic.
Thank you so much,
Learning
sir.
And basically, now what we want the students to do is, who have taken this course, we'll be asking them questions not today but tomorrow as to how we go about it. And what we want is that they should present their thinking after having studied the medical records. They should present as to what were the lacunas that they found in the medical record.
Yes, sir. So I wanted कि अगर ये जो those who are I think most of the students are from MHA and Health Informatics department, so they should visit our various departments or our hospital and medical record section. See how we maintain a medical record, what are the documents required to register or to file in a history of patients, what kind of various consent forms are attached to that.
Dr. Ruchi, my students
Yes,
have already
sir.
gone to medical and so what we are doing is we are building towards an EHR, and EHR cannot be built when there are inadequate, incomplete medical records. So that's a lovely
Sir.
presentation. The next
Thank
one
you, sir.
we have, I think we've got now 1 hour plus, so we have another 3.5 hours left, and once we have got 3.5 hours left, I'll send you the topics and we'll choose between you, Dr. and this. So I think it was a fantastic thing. The students should ask questions, and if not, at least give a presentation on what it is, because that is what ECO is all about. What have you learned? How can you present things? That is what is required. Thank you very much. So kind of you.
Thank you, sir.
Say.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So, sir, is this the end of the session, sir?
Dr. Vipin has got some things to do, and we have now finally put up the posters. Finally, you can record them.
Okay, sir. Yes, I can. I saw the poster, but right now the video is off, so I'm not able to see. So I request everyone to please share your feedback. The feedback link has been given in the chat box. Please share your feedback. It is mandatory for all the sessions so that we can come to know where we are lacking, and we can improve the session we can conduct the session in a more better way. So it is mandatory. Please fill your feedback and your comments.
Thank you. I think we'll do that, and it'll be very interesting. to get the feedbacks. So a very important topic, because this is all medical care is all about: documentation, research, patient who know, because the right of a medical record is with the patient.
Yes.
So that is the thing. So thank you. So kind of you. Anything else? Anyone wants to speak, please.
If anyone wants to ask question, please ask. Please feel free to speak. And I request everyone from the next time, please, everyone has to switch on their video so that it can be more interactive session, so that we can also know that you are listening, and you can also know it's a better communication if if you it's more like you are interacting from with one another. So I want everyone should switch on their videos from the next session.
Okay, that understood. We'll pass it on.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I think we'll sign off.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, sure, sir.